All right, guys. So, yeah, it's been a while since I made a video, and for good reason as well. There hasn't really been much going on in the space. But we had Friendtech in the last 2 weeks and Pepe, a bit of Pepe drama in the last couple of days. So I thought, it gives me a good opportunity to make a video about the space. But like, I could have made other videos. Like, I had plenty of opportunities to make videos, like Elden Ring videos and stuff like that, of me like gaming. But I don't know. It's just for me, I enjoy gaming, just like relaxing, sitting back and just gaming. I don't like doing the full like recording, having to set it up. It just feels kind of like a job for me, in my opinion. But hey, I'll probably do it in the future anyway. And if I like it, I like it. I haven't actually done it yet, so that's just something that I think about when I thought about doing something like that. But anyways, so yeah, I saw. I'm not sure which one I should talk about first. I'll probably just touch on Friendtech pretty quickly, but I'll just give my opinions on it. So essentially, I made my account on like the peak day where like volume peaked. I think it's like slowly died down since then. I mean, it's still quite active, but the day that I made it was like when the entire timeline was talking about it. I think that's when like most people that weren't early to it got in. I made an account. I think the bots just they did the front running bids or whatever. And look, if you're like a decently sized CT influencer, you could have made like a lot of money, like tens of thousands of dollars. It was actually like very easy if you just made an account and tweeted about it. But I'm just a micro celebrity on the goblin based subset of crypto Twitter, so I don't get many bids placed on my account, but that's fine because I don't really give a fuck about it. But it's good in a sense because I've seen like conflicting opinions on the space by like people who have big accounts but don't actually have a high floor floor price. But it's like I've seen it. They say, "Oh, you cannot get alpha on this Friendtech." Well, I think like the people who provide good alpha actually get bids on their Friendtech. Like I've seen, like if you look at the top accounts, it's like dudes who usually have made good calls in the past. Like dudes who have like called a coin and the coin's like 30, 40, 50x. And then you've got these like like these traders with just like 200k followers, but their floor is like 0.03 or something like that, and they're complaining. It's like, well, do you really provide good alpha? I don't think you do. And it's like they think that no one's actually providing good alpha on Friendtech, whereas I don't actually know because I'm not in any of these like what are they called, chats or what? I don't even know what they're called, but like some people actually do provide good alpha, and the alpha I'm talking about is like the shit coining alpha for like on chain. So because there's nothing else we can. Everything else is boring. Like what else are we gonna fucking pump up? There's nothing else. You could pump up other Friendtech keys or whatever, but yeah. But like sort of the meta sort of has changed. At the time of recording this, I think it's just mostly like OnlyFans chicks trying to jump on really late, but the volume's starting to die down a bit. Unless you're like one of the top, like 50 at the moment. I think it's just sort of down only fee. And I know that for a fact. Like on my first day, second day, third day, I got like some really nice bids, buying and selling, and then it just dies down from there, which is fine. Like I don't actually provide much alpha. I'm not like a trader. I don't I'm not a shitcoiner 24/7. I've participated in the shitcoin summer this season, but I've sort of slowed down the last couple of weeks, and that brings me to my next point. I'll finish on Friendtech really quickly. Do I think it has long-term potential? Yeah, I can't really answer that, to be honest, because like the volume's dying, but then we could just see like a random spike. Like we've seen it multiple times where like something's peaked, it dies, and then it just comes back even higher. And it happened when Friendtech actually was created. Like we had the initial dudes just like on it. No one spoke about it for like 2 weeks, and then it pumped. Like the peak day was when I signed up. So, look, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, if you're like a top 50 account, yeah, you'll just keep buying it. People will keep buying and selling you. Maybe the volume will go down a bit, but you'll still keep getting money from trading fees. So, just keep fucking promoting yourself, I guess, and you'll fucking make money. But aside from that, I think most other accounts are just down only. And look, I have like some really nice people in my little chat or whatever. They're really cool. They always like ask questions and shit, and I'm happy to talk to them about it because I think it's like a cool concept in general. But like I'm not gonna like promote it or anything like that. I don't really care that much. Like I'm not that fucking desperate, okay? But yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen to it. I mean, it's a cool concept, I guess, but I mean, it's given Ethereum more viability, I guess, the internet currency. So, my big bag of Ethereum, my largest holding looks pretty nice, I guess. It's actually being used, but yeah. We'll see what happens if anyone avoids, join in on the party. But at the moment, it's mainly just OnlyFans chicks and a few like streaming influencers and CT bros. So that's about it. But yeah, we'll talk about Pepe for a little bit before I wrap this quick video up. Yeah, so like with Pepe, I've spoken to a few people. Like I'm in like a hardcore Pepe chat. There's like a lot of miladies in that chat as well. I mean, I don't like fucking sit on that chat all day, but I'll sometimes check it. So like I've seen that. I've spoken to a few Aussie dudes that I've met up with in real life, really base guys, about their opinions. And I watched Che's stream this morning, I think it was. I mean, I didn't watch it live, but I rewatched like half an hour of it. So like I feel like I have, and obviously I've seen a lot of posts about like CT influencers talking about it. So like I feel like I have a general overview of what's going on, and I obviously read the essay that that the Pepe official X page posted yesterday or whatever it was. So like I've actually read that. I saw like a lot of people in the comments saying I'm not reading all that. It's like, well, if you own the coin, I'm pretty sure you'll read it. Like it doesn't fucking take that long to read it. So yeah. So like I've sort of taken in all that information, and I mean it's still too early to say, but from what I've observed, like I'm looking at past meme coins, and I'm comparing them to Pepe. Obviously, it's dodgy as fuck what a couple of the dudes did. Obviously, they just probably wanted to get out. I think they were just getting maybe sick of like. The volume was just price was not doing anything, and these guys were sitting on a fucking load of money, and they were getting a bit impatient. And they're bad actors because obviously they told people, oh, this supply is going to be used for like side projects and fucking, I don't know, promoting Pepe coin. I don't even know what the fuck they were doing. I said something on the website like it's for utility or something. I don't know. And now they're just dumping their bags. They're probably getting impatient. Like, oh, look, we got like $20 million here. We need to dump it. We could go and live in the Bahamas in a penthouse forever. So they're just like, I think they sort of felt like that. But in the same way, it's like, yeah, you've just fucking fucked over a lot of people that believed in the project, I guess. But look, as I said, if I'm making a comparison to, I like to compare it to Doge because there's a few similarities. The first one is it's a fucking hilarious meme that everyone knows the frog, like everyone. Like I've spoken to people who have no fucking interest in financial markets, speculative markets, crypto, whatever. And they're just like, yeah, Pepe, I remember that. He was funny when I was in high school. And like, it's fucking funny. It's just a universally fucking funny frog. And it's a cute frog. So and same with the dog, like Doge, like it's a fucking Doge. It's a dog. Both are hilarious memes. And they're very Nemoid friendly as well. Whereas like there's like a lot of meme coins out there that aren't. So like that's a positive. And the other comparison I want to make, Che actually said this in his stream, which I agree with as well, is the founders dumping at, it's dumped like 40% in the past. I don't know, like a month or whatever, like from where it was. I think I don't really know. Like I haven't really been keeping track on the price. I was mainly shitcoining at that time, but I think it's dumped like, I don't know, 40%, something like that. I don't really know. So like the founders are basically just sort of capitulating at this point. And I'm not saying this is like a bottom or anything, but I think the dudes who just not the founders, fucking the devs or whatever the fuck you want to call them. They've sort of like capitulated at this point, to a point where they're just like, oh, we just want to take this money out and walk away, I guess. They're being bad actors. And look, I think the Doge founder or dev did that as well. So, less coins to sell. If it's a funny meme and if the stars align, the coin could reach new heights, in a couple of years' time when everything aligns perfectly. But like, I guess all you guys are probably wondering, like, Sticks, are you gonna buy the coin? Are you gonna buy it? And I've said like a few times with coins like this that I don't like to buy them in bulk, just because of how like things can change so quickly. And like obviously, it's if you got a conviction on something, you want to buy it in bulk. Like that's just how you want to do. It's how you want to trade, because it's the best way to make money, I guess. And then that's what I did with my ETH, because I just think in a few years it's going to be a lot higher than what it is right now. But with these coins, like especially new shiny coins, it's very difficult to just go out and buy a big bag and just say, yep, it's going to be higher, because like so many variables. Like right now, this is it. So that's why I've said multiple times that I'm like DCAing with a small amount of capital into Pepe. And I think I'm going to add more at this price. And if it goes a bit lower, I'll probably add more as well. But in saying that, it's the position I hold is like not a significant one. And I'm holding this in to get like a very large return on it. I'm talking like tens of billions of dollars market cap on Pepe. That's like my theory on it. And if it goes down 70% or 50% from here, it's not the end of the world for me, because the money I'm putting in won't affect my life in that sense. So it's a gamble, but it's like it's a calculated one for me. And I don't know how you guys do it all, but that's just how I'm seeing it right now. There's not many coins that I want to buy right now. Like there's not any real like ones other than like RLB that I have like a really strong conviction on. And even that, like stuff can change really quickly. So you just got to be like careful. But at the end of the day, you gotta have conviction on a coin. If you think it's gonna go up, you gotta fucking buy it, and you can't just like sit on the sidelines forever. But as I said, this is kind of fresh. It could go a lot lower. I'm not too sure, but I'm just gonna slowly DCA into it every week at this price. I think around $350 million market cap is it's reasonable. It's not anything crazy. Like I've seen a few on-chain coins just get to like 250 million. So like this coin with like a fuck ton, it's like on a lot of centralized exchanges at 350. I don't think that's that bad. You know, if it's like 700-800, and like a lot of people were justifying buying it at that price when it was like double this, because obviously it was going up. Like, this is the thing, man. Like, sentiment changes so quickly in this space, and for obvious reasons. Like, this is like a fundamental issue with the coin. It's not like just the price went down. Like, something actually happened. So like, understandably, people have changed their theory. But like, I'm seeing a lot of emotional like attachment to the coin, and then you've got the people emotionally reacting differently, like saying like, oh, I love Pepe the meme, but I'm not touching this shit, like blah blah blah, which is fine. Like, they did some dodgy shit, but if the guys are selling at this price when they could have sold at like fucking $1 billion market cap or 500 million market cap, and they're deciding to sell at like fucking 400 million market cap or whatever, they want to dump it, fine by me. Like, less coins to sell, but it's, yeah, as I said, it's a calculated gamble. I'm just like betting that it's a funny fucking frog, and I think it'll go up. Like, I'm trying to think of like a meme that is so universally funny to everyone, not just like a group of like a cult, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many meme coins out there that have like a cult following, and like some of them I find fucking hilarious, but like a lot of people don't find them hilarious. So like, but Pepe, everyone uses that meme. Like, it's just fucking funny, which is why I think we can suck some retail plebs in when the time's right. And like, I'm looking at the coin right now, like, and I don't think it can pump. Like, it just can't pump without a fuck ton of liquidity, without retail, because it's got perps. Like, short sellers are just going to come in and fuck that shit up, and the only way to fuck them up is to get people just to buy only, and we need some retail plebs to come in with their $300 into Coinbase. So yeah, I'm gonna just DCA into it with like a small amount of capital, with stuff that I'm comfortable going down 50%. I mean, I say that, but I'm obviously not comfortable with my coins dropping 50%. Okay, that's just a stupid thing to say. But when I'm gambling, I think of it, my risk tolerance is a bit more. It's a bit better. Okay, so I'll slowly DCA into it. I'm not gonna try to catch a pump. Like, if it pumps 150% or 100% from here, I'm not gonna go for that. I don't like doing that. But especially if there's no apparent trend, it just pumps like off a squeeze or something, I'm not gonna chase that. Okay, I'm not that stupid. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start nibbling and just build a small bag and hope it gets to a multi-billion-dollar valuation, which is what I think it has the potential to do if these guys are telling the truth in their Pepe post. So yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else to say other than yeah, nothing really more. Goodbye.